Hello, fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. Today I am here to dekit and show you the completed canvas of my Licornette from Craft Ease, and I will stick a picture over there of the original artwork so you can see what the artwork looks like. I have finished it, so I am going to be giving you my thoughts. So I have finished the canvas, as I said. Just to give you a few details about it, it was a 40 by 50, again from Craft Ease. It was a full drill kit, and it was round, 29 total colors, and I'm trying to pick out the large numbers here because these are going to be the ones that I dekit the first. Excuse me while I apparently throw them everywhere. Okay, I think those are all of the big numbers. And I'm going to start dekitting in my box. And I have several of you ask me how I made up my spare drill storage, so I'll be sharing that with you. Lots of other people have the same kind of storage that I do, but I'll share with you what I have done, and then you can take it or leave it, kind of like I did with everybody else that showed me theirs. Okay, so I need to start the 38s. That's a 37. Those are all 36s. So I'm just going to grab and go here. So this is 38, 37. Let's see. Of course, the kit had DMC colors because that's how I'm kitting these, putting these away. The drills themselves were very nice. I didn't have hardly any trash, and they were very nice drills to work with, especially considering some of the drills that I've had. I've had some pretty trashy drills in my time. So the drills were good. Look at that. That's pretty much the same dye lot in that one. Interesting. So the drills were nice. Let's see if my stickers peel off nicely. Ooh, they do. Yay me. Okay. It was a poured glue canvas. Oh, and I forgot to circle. I would call this an intermediate canvas. I mean, it's bigger, so for that reason, I wouldn't call it a beginner, but I don't know if I would call it advanced either. Let's see, 3811. Ooh, I don't have any of those, so good. I always like it when I get colors I don't have any of, because I want to add to my spare storage. And I can see there's a drill stuck up there in the corner that I'm going to have to get out. There we go. Okay. So, like these little inserts, I made these little inserts myself. I just cut up some cardstock. It's not even really cardstock. It's not that heavy, but it is a little heavier than regular paper. So, but there's lots of ways that you can make up your different storage, so I'll be sharing that. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked again. I ordered this kit. Ooh, that one is being obnoxious coming off. I ordered this kit on the 11th of July, and it got here on the 24th, so it didn't take very long at all to get here, which is good. Let me put these trays back in here while I'm thinking about it before I spill everything everywhere. Okay, 3851. Ooh, another color I don't have. It arrived on the 24th. I started it on the 5th, and I finished it on the 12th. So this kit did not take me very long at all. Not only is it round, it was also quite a bit of multi-placing. And so it just didn't take very long at all to get it done. And actually, it was a nice change from some of the kits that I was doing before that were not very much multi-placing, that were a lot of confetti. So it was nice to have that little bit of a switch. let's see, 3825 and 3827. Oh, I don't have 3827, so that's good. I like the kit, but I do have to say I probably won't buy from Crafties again. And that's nothing against them. The drills, and I've got another one stuck in there. No, I've lost it. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. It ran away. Nothing against the company, just they're located out of Singapore, and you know, for what they charged, I just don't know if that's going to be a company that I want to go to again. We'll see. And again, not that there's anything wrong with the company. The product was great. I don't have any complaints about it. I just don't know personally if I'll buy a whole lot from them, just because they don't seem to have a lot of things that are my typical style for diamond painting. And the canvases could be better. Let's see, 3825. Let me put that in there. That was another color I didn't have. So they also do color by numbers, or the paint by numbers, not color by numbers, but paint by numbers. 3806. Which I'm curious. At some point I will probably try that. Ooh, I don't have this color, and I have quite a bit of it left. So yay. That's good. I love this pink color. Okay, so get all of those in there. I don't know why they're all going on behind. Need to watch how I'm pouring, I guess. Anyway, this kit was, I paid $36.79, and that is with a 20% discount code that I had. And then it was $3 for shipping. That seems like a really odd amount for shipping, but what do I know? So there's that. $37.66. So I paid in total $39.79 for this canvas. So and I'll show you kind of the ins and outs of the canvas after I get done dekitting all of the drills here. So lots of colors that I didn't have before, so I'm enjoying that part of it. $37.66. My stickers are peeling off mostly nicely. I might have to run the goof off over a couple of these, but hopefully not very many. So 07, 08, and 09. So let's start with 06. I don't have 06. I have 07, 08, and 09. Wait. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. That's why. I'll learn numbers one day, I swear. 3607. Let me grab the right bag here. Let's see if these can end up being the same color. They look pretty close. Let's dump them in here and find out. So back to Crafties. Like I said, the drills were very, very nice. I don't have any complaints at all about the drills. That part was super enjoyable. Oh, and those do look like they are pretty much the same die lot, so that's nice. So 3607, and then I have 3608. Let's see, those look like they're probably going to be the same die lot as well, or the same, at least the same shade. I don't know whether they're the same die lot, but at least they'll be the same shade. But the canvas itself is, for as much as you pay, I wish it was a little bit nicer. It's probably a step up above the typical kind of burlappy canvases that we get, but I don't know that it's a whole lot above that. It's definitely not as soft as some of the other ones that I've seen or had. Definitely going to need to clean the schmutz off of that one. And then 3609, I don't have any of these. And part of the reason that I didn't like the canvas was mine ended up with some creases that I got during transportation. And I probably could have ironed them out or something, but because it's poured glue, I didn't think that I would need to, because I've not had to do that with any of my poured glue canvases before. And so there's just some places where the glue just did not seem to relax the way that I thought it would, and or the way that I wished it would. That one's going to need cleaning off too. So there's that. Okay, let me pull out all my 900s here. Is that all my 900s? Yep. And then pull out my 800s and my 700s. Those are going to be in a different box, but I'm at least going to pull those out of there. Okay. Okay, so 967. So these three are going to be in this box, and then I'll have to switch to my other box. 967. Ooh, another color I don't have. So I just had some creases that didn't really fall out the way that I wanted them to. And then the other issue for me, like I was saying, they had art that isn't necessarily my style. This one is actually one that I had hesitated to purchase, had looked at several times, wasn't sure if I was going to like it, because in looking at the renderings on their website, it just looked like maybe the renderings were going to be a little too pixelated, and so I wasn't sure that I wanted to purchase them for that reason. However, I saw someone unboxing it, a different painting, not the one that I bought, but a different one, but it was a piece of art by the same artist I was looking at. And after watching their unboxing and review, I thought, okay, having seen it kind of up close and in person, now that I've seen somebody unbox it, it doesn't look as pixelated as I thought it would, or as pixelated as it appeared on their website, because they do put the renderings on their website. And I always appreciate when they do that. If I'm going to spend a bunch of money on a diamond painting, and we all know the ones that are licensed artwork tend to be more expensive because they are licensed. So if I'm going to spend that kind of money, I want to make sure that I'm not getting something that's really pixelated and I'm not going to be happy with when I finish it. Now, this particular artist has kind of a cartoony style, and so I think it works for the way the artwork appears. I think that it probably could look a little bit better if it was bigger, but it doesn't look bad. That makes it sound worse than it is. It looks good the size that it's at, but I can see that if it was slightly larger, it would look better. Because, as we all know, moving my box, that bigger is better when it comes to diamond painting. So there's my first box. Let me throw away my stickers here and grab my second box of spares. And then I can work on my 800s, 828. So, but I'm really happy with the way that it came out. It is very cute, and I will be putting it in my my larger portfolio. It is a 40 by 50, so it's not going to fit, I don't think, in my A3 size portfolio. So I have my 18 by 24 inch portfolio that I bought. If you haven't seen the unboxing of that, I'll stick a card up there. You should check it out. I actually had somebody tell me that they were sold out of those particular portfolios. So hopefully they will have been restocked by the time you see this video, so that you can purchase them, because I love them. I actually bought two when I bought mine, because I was hoping that I would love them as much as I did. And I'm super happy I did, especially if they're now selling out. Let's see, 819, because I really wanted someplace to display kind of those bigger size portfolios that I couldn't always fit you know, that A3 I bought mostly for my 30 by 40s. If they're much bigger than that, they don't fit. So 40 by 50 is going to go in those. Those are all pretty much the same die lot. That looks good. 19. Put this one back where it goes. And then I'm ready for the 700s. Stickers are peeling off pretty good. 798. I think I am going to have to expand into a third box for my spare drills, though. I currently only have them in 2. They're just photo boxes that I have separated and then made all my little cards and bags and everything to hold my spare drills. But I think I'm getting enough spare drills that the drills themselves are taking up enough room that I need to expand into that third photo box. So those need to go over there. 797. But I was happy with how fast this worked up. Actual work time is only 19 hours and 2 minutes to finish the whole canvas. So, like I said, it was quite a bit of multi-placing, which was nice. Those look to all be the same die lots. That's good. Lots of multi-placing, which was nice, and actually gave me a lot of chances to practice my multi-placing because I am not always good at that. I have struggled with pretty much anything larger than 4. I think I have finally got the hang of 6 and 7 placers, but I don't know if I'm ready for anything much above that. I have tried several of the larger ones, and I feel like I'm just throwing drills on the canvas and nothing's going where I want it to. So we'll see how it goes. But it's been a day, you guys. I had a long day at work today, and I came home and just a lot of information being thrown at me in a lot of different arenas from a lot of different directions. And I'm having one of those days where my brain is on overload. So I want to get this kitted down so that, one, mostly so that I can show it to you because I think it turned out really well. But then also I want to move on to the next thing. I've got several projects that I keep kicking myself because I'm like, I really need to get these done. 604. I really want to get them done and kind of off of my plate and finished and stored away. This was probably my favorite drill of this canvas. Look at that cotton candy pink. So cute. Makes me think of unicorns. And once again, it wouldn't be a kit up with me or a kit down with me if I didn't spill things everywhere. My goodness, you guys. Oh. And I even said you guys were my favorite, and you jumped everywhere, making me look bad in front of all my YouTube friends. Jeez. I have unicorns on the brain today. We're getting some new t-shirts for us, the teachers, to wear at our preschool. We usually get like a staff t-shirt, and we hadn't done that yet this year. And then I wanted to get us something kind of fun. It's a very small preschool. There's not very many of us. And so we were looking at what we could get. And I found this adorable unicorn design that I thought would be amazing. I was going to get it for myself, even if we decided not to get it as a group. So we were looking at that. And then I was amusing myself by looking at other preschool teacher t-shirts. My favorites were chaos coordinator, because boy howdy are there days when that feels like that's all I do. And today was one of them. And the other one said, basically, teaching preschool is like herding cats, but then also teaching them to read. So we were discussing all of the different ways that people have described teaching preschool. And my sister's favorite one was, somebody said it was like trying to keep 50 bobbing corks under the water all at the same time. If you've ever tried to do that, or you've ever tried to herd cats, you understand what I'm saying. And it's not that they're trying to not listen. It's just some days everything is new and exciting and more interesting than whatever it is the teacher is trying to get you to do. So today was a day, let me tell you. All right. So I'm getting close to the end here, but I'm not there quite yet. All right, I'm in the 300s. 334. Again, I'm getting lots of colors that I do not have yet, so that bodes well for my future Heaven and Earth design projects. I'm trying very, very hard as well, and I'm going to tell you this, and then I'm going to immediately have to confess. I have been trying very, very hard not to buy any more diamond paintings, because I have, frankly, a ridiculous amount still waiting in my stash to be done. And while I can use the excuse that I need content for the YouTube channel, which I do, but I mean, I don't need to buy new diamond paintings to have content. So, but also, you know, diamond paintings. So I was trying really, really hard this month not to purchase any new diamond paintings. And I did really good for 2 weeks. So I'm going to pat myself on the back about that. And then we got our paychecks, and that kind of went out the window. Now, I will say I bought from a budget company that I had not tried before, so I didn't spend a lot of money. I think I spent $40 all told, so not a huge amount of money. But, and I got, I want to say 5 or 6 items. I think. I can't even remember now. That's the sad part. I just ordered them. I don't even remember. I've had lots of other things going on today, though, so I'll cut myself some slack there. Be kind, but most of all, be kind to yourself, right? Because I've just had a lot going on the last couple of days. We'll have a lot going on in the next few coming days, so 208 and 209. So 209, didn't have any of these. Anyway, what was I talking about? See, this is what happens. This is your brain on preschool. Not really, it's just because I'm getting old, but I'm going to blame it on that. Preschool t-shirts, that's what I was going to say. One of my favorites said chaos coordinator. And I told you the cat herder. Am I repeating myself? Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm probably repeating myself. Something else that happens when you get old. Anyway, so we're going to be getting a cute shirt. Let's see. I told you how long this took. I told you the sizes. I can't wait for you guys to see this one because it's so cute. Are we all getting in there, guys? See, when I started this, when I kitted this one up, I thought there was going to be so many more drills than there were in that color, so I put it in that really big one. And I didn't need to. I didn't need to have put it in that big of a container. But that's okay. I think these sit here too long because they're not coming off as nicely as I would like them to. That's okay, I guess. All right, last two. Well, not last two technically, because I still have these two over here, but I'm going to get to those in a minute because they are not regular drills. They're listed as ABs on the canvas, I think. Maybe those are the DMC numbers. We'll have to look. Those may be the DMC numbers now I think about it. I thought they were listed as ABs, but that may not be correct. So this canvas had two special drills, which were the crystal rhinestones. And I just recently did a whole bunch of sleuthing about crystal rhinestones. So if you have any interest in crystal rhinestones and DMC codes and conversion information, I will stick a link up there. Check that out. I'm pretty sure that video is going to come out before this one, if I remember my YouTube schedule correctly. And I wouldn't swear today that I'm remembering it correctly, but I'm going to cross my fingers that I don't have to edit this part out. Okay, so that was the last of the regular drills. Those are containers that I need to put my goof off. I need to use that and clean it off. Let me clean up all my stickers here so I can throw them away because they're sticking to everything. Who said those stickers could stick to everything? Okay, I'm going to put this box away. And then these last two, I'm going to have to figure out what to do with because they have DMC numbers on here, but I think this one did not exist when I was looking for it, and I wasn't sure this was the right color. So these are going to get set aside. If nothing else, I will match up the colors as best I can by eyeball with my other crystal rhinestones, and they will get stuck in with those. None of my crystal rhinestones currently have DMC numbers on them. I would like to change that. So going forward, if I can find the DMC number and it seems correct, then I will use that. However, there were some issues and I don't remember what they are. So I'm just going to set those aside for now. So that is all of those finished. I'm going to push these aside because I need to use my Goo Gone on those. And then I wanted to show you my trash. And as I said, this was a 40 by 50 for the size of kit. There was hardly any trash at all, which is very, very nice. So I did have a couple of kind of misshapen ones, a few with tabs, a few that were very, very tiny and didn't work. But honestly, a lot of even what's in here is drills that were stowaways in other colors. So it wasn't necessarily that there was anything wrong with the drill, but it was in the wrong color. And I don't bother trying to sort those out and mess with them. I just toss them in the trash and move on with my life. But even at that, you can see there was hardly any trash at all. So that's good. So these are just going to get added to my trash. And put in there. And then I am going to clean this up a little bit, grab my canvas so that I can show you, and I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, guys, here I am back with the canvas and ready. Well, before I turn it over, you can see, I hope, some of these creases in here where the canvas just didn't lay extremely flat, just not as flat as I wanted. And I mean, I was still able to diamond paint fine, but it just is not laying as flat as I would want it. And so ironing it before I started drilling might have been what I should have done. But anyway, without further ado, here is the completed canvas. And isn't she pretty? Look at this cute little girl. And you can see here in her hair are the ABs in her dress. So there's one AB and there's the other one. And I keep saying ABs, rhinestones. I mean rhinestones. Here on the unicorn's muzzle and on his cute little cheek. There's some up here in his horn. and then some down here on his belly, and then some in the flowers. And I feel like this is supposed to be a rabbit. Like when I get far enough away, it looks vaguely bunny shaped, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to be that or just a flower, or maybe it's a couple of butterflies. I don't know. Maybe it's like these butterflies up here. But anyway, I thought this was very, very cute. Um, Lots of pastel colors, which were really fun to work with because that's not something I typically choose for my diamond paintings, and just very whimsical. And for that, I really, really enjoyed it. Um, Let me bring some of this up closer so you can kind of see some of the drill work here. You can see some of the crystal rhinestones here, the yellow ones, and then here are some of the more kind of coppery brown slash clear ones, maybe pink. I don't know what color I think it is changes with the day. But anyway, so there was lots of multi-placing, lots of this purple section, of course, multi-placing the blues. There is some shading, but it wasn't a lot. And then, of course, a lot of multi-placing the trees, the background, the leaves on the trees. So it just went really fast. And that was what I needed of this canvas at the time. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. So I'm going to be cutting off the edges around it, and I'm going to be sticking it in my big portfolio so that I can have it for display and people can flip through it and see all the things that I have diamond painted. I like having the portfolio books for that reason, because I do so many of these that I even forget which ones I've done. In fact, I was going through my smaller portfolio book the other day looking for something and thought, oh, I forgot I did this one. And there were several in there. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I did this one. So yeah, it's always fun to kind of go back and look and revisit things that you have done just to see. But really happy with the way this one turned out. Couldn't wait to share it with you guys. And it was really fun to do, especially with all of the crystal rhinestones kind of added in. It just added that extra little something. And again, just a cute, whimsical little picture. So I will, of course, put a link in the description below so that you can check Crafties out for yourself and see what kinds of things they have. As always, guys, before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.